What's up, suppers? It is Dibes, Mr. Crockpot on Twitter. Welcome to the Suit Up Podcast. The Suit Up Pod can be found on iTunes and Spotify. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are watching here on YouTube. Joining us today is Loretto. Today we are going to talk about the brand new trailer of the documentary series on Disney Plus about season 1 of The Mandalorian. Lo, are you ready to suit up?
Suit up.
Let's suit up.
I am Iron Man.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
I want you to remember the one man who beat you.
The Force will be with you, always.
A king's time as ruler rises and falls like the sun.
I do this all day. What's but a smile on that face?
That's my secret, Captain. I'm always angry.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
All right, guys, we are back. Today we're going to react and just talk about the brand new trailer for the season 1 Mandalorian documentary that comes out on May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Joining us today is, of course, Loretto. Follow him on Twitter at Marcellus Durden. He is part of Movies Matrix. Check out Movies Matrix on Twitter at Movies Matrix and moviesmatrix.com. What's going on, man?
How's it going?
It's good, man. It's good. It's Star Wars Day. We just did a podcast of the brand new episode of the Clone Wars, and we have been reluctant to watch this because we are huge diehard Mandalorian fans. We have not seen this trailer. You excited, man?
Oh, hell yeah. We kept hearing rumors about seeing previews of season 2, so that's one of the reasons why I avoided it, but let's dig in.
Let's dig in. What do I want from this trailer? Ooh, interesting. What could I expect? I just want I love the side characters in The Mandalorian of season 1 of The Mandalorian. The side characters owned this series. Maybe some light on some character development, character building, and how they kind of came to light. Any predictions of this trailer, man?
Well, for the most part, I know it's a featurette, and I think from a filmmaking standpoint, I'm excited to see the magic behind what we saw, because, The Mandalorian was so well done, well crafted.
Yep. All right, let's do this, and we're going to react and just briefly talk about it.
The enthusiasm is infectious.
Oh, it's Jon Favreau.
The process is about problem solving and making breakthroughs.
Everyone is coming with their own experiences to a galaxy that can support it. And then also have a group of filmmakers who were not afraid to jump in.
It's hard to believe all these years later, there's such energy around new stories in this world.
The volume put me back in a set as if it was built.
This is the way.
Is all video walls, and the top is video wall.
He has spoken.
The most rewarding experiences of someone who just loves Star Wars.
It was like one of the weirdest and best things that ever happened with Werner. He was acting against the baby, and he started directing the baby directly.
Kathy Ann.
Werner, who's now directing the puppet, he was telling us we needed to commit to the magic.
She is amazing.
IG-11 was like IG-88.
They built him out of parts of the old Cantina set from A New Hope. We, as children, like that.
I did not know that.
It was bolted to the floor.
We're trying to draw.
I'm already crying, man.
For Star Wars.
The Cantina scene? Oh, come on.
Sometimes I think it's just like anything in any different scene. You just have energy, and you can see that in the physicality.
Oh.
You can see that in the acting.
George reiterated, remember to make these stories hopeful, to give that to kids, because they really need it. It's important to the foundation of Star Wars, but we don't just want action, we want to feel uplifted. And Star Wars ultimately is about family. It is really saying there is a lot of hope out there.
May the 4th.
All right, so that was pretty epic. That is the new documentary series here on Disney Plus. Comes out May the 4th. First reaction, Kathy Ann is a freaking boss because she's going to be doing the Obi-Wan series. I forget when that's coming out. I don't know if it got pushed back or what. But
I
if
think it got delayed due to COVID.
all right. So if there was any takeaway from The Mandalorian season 1 is that Kathy Ann is freaking amazing. And the Obi-Wan series is in good hands. What was any other reactions to this trailer, man?
Well, I haven't gone back to The Mandalorian since it first dropped. I was eagerly watching every episode on the dot that they released. And it brought me back because I just realized, holy crap, how good was it? Like the cast, the directors from Taika Waititi to Carl Weathers to Gina Carano, just such a like the love and passion that went behind The Mandalorian. I can't wait to see that in this docuseries. And I think it just goes to show why it was so enjoyable, even more so than some of the feature films.
You know, the first thing that comes to mind right now is I would love to see them touch on how the fuck were they able to keep Baby Yoda a secret? You know, in the world of Twitter, social media, like that season 1 debut of The Mandalorian when we finally saw Baby Yoda in that little like mobile carriage, whatever you want to call it. That was such a game changer. And I would love to know like the hurdles and all the shit that went with that in order to keep that a secret. That would be really cool.
I had my timelines crossed, man. I was talking to a buddy of mine. I was like, "What if it's Ray? What if it's Ray?" Like I couldn't figure out where we were in the timeline just yet. But that was pretty cool, man. The child, freaking instant icon.
And the practical effects. I think that is something that this show absolutely nailed. 1, the Western theme, nailed it. Number 2, the practical effects. Is that it felt like A New Hope. It felt like Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Those vibes were so critical. And you saw the mention of the cantina and how that was important for them. And man, I'm like kind of like geeking out here. But like the just a discussion with Jon Favreau, Kathy Yan, just talking about the cantina and how they integrated that in season 1. That's pretty epic, man. What about you?
No, hell yeah. And also what they were touching on was Dave Filoni was saying how they built IG-11 out of parts from the original cantina. And again, the brilliance of Filoni, I got so attached to IG-11. He's a freaking robot, man, but he was such a good character, and honestly, one of my favorites from the first season of The Mandalorian. IG-11 stole my heart and had one of the most heroic moments in the season, and also one of the most saddest, tragic moments. So,
it's the sacrifice.
That's movie magic, man. Got me crying over a damn robot.
That's the true sign of Star Wars at its best when you can get such character development out of these robots, not the film franchises, but we're talking about the TV series here. If you watch Star Wars Rebels, there's some really fun droids in that, by the way. Check that out.
You know, they got it out of Din Djarin too, because the whole season he's like, I don't trust droids. No droids. Get the droids out of here. I hate droids. And at that very moment, he'll have it. No, we need you, with sincere like despair in his eyes. Like,
you know what? And, something also I would love is The Mandalorian is like the quintessential TV show / RPG. It is 100% a role-playing game if you think about it. Not a JRPG, but more of a Skyrim, Mass Effect, where you have a main character upgrading his shit. He gets the jetpack, he gets the armor, he gets, he's like going through the motions of building his character and then introducing himself to these side characters. I would love to know if like Skyrim, all these like epic RPGs had any impact on it, because that's how I felt it. I
never looked at it that way.
It is an RPG. That's how I thought of it. And the practical effects, The Western theme would be really fun. Talk about it, because your take is the Magnificent Seven, right?
Oh well, I think I can't remember if it was Kathy Yan that did that episode, but there was that episode where Cara Dune and Mando are protecting that village from those bandits and that one walker, and that was very much Seven Samurai, which George Lucas himself adores Kurosawa, and apparently the first New Hope, a lot of it was based on the Hidden Fortress by Kurosawa. So those callbacks, man, it's just magnificent.
Yeah,
pun intended.
Total original trilogy vibes. Just so good. And anytime you hear Jon Favreau, I watch that show he does on Netflix where he's cooking. You ever watch that show? And it's with a lot of Marvel MCU characters.
I've seen like 1.5 episodes. I haven't watched all of them though.
So, I mean, I could watch him cooking and learning how to cook all day. You sure as hell can listen to him just sitting at a desk talking with the directors about season 1 of The Mandalorian. So that comes out May the 4th.
I'm on board.
Are we doing reviews of that, man?
We could.
Guess so. Why not? All right. Make sure you follow Redo on Twitter at Marcellus Durden. He is part of Movies Matrix. That is on Twitter at Movies Matrix. Check him out. Moviesmatrix.com. For Loretto, for myself, thanks for watching, guys. Stay awesome.
Till next time.
I am Iron Man.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
I want you to remember the one man who beat you.
The Force will be with you. Always.
A king's time as ruler rises and falls like the sun.
I do this all day. What's but a smile on that face?
That's my secret, Captain. I'm always angry.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.